Hi guys, thanks for joining me today and welcome to all my new subscribers. Today is a brow tutorial. I had a few requests on how to create a brow. You guys want to know what's the best brow for your face shape, your eye shape. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of tricks that I know, not really tricks but tips. I'm going to show you two great products that are really inexpensive to help you achieve a great brow and the brow that's right for your face. So let's begin. Okay guys, the first product I want to share with you is a product by Wet n Wild, and this is it right here. Now when I got the request to do a brow shape, I went out and I purchased this. So I've had this for a couple of weeks and I've been using this product every single day. I'm going to open it up and show you what it is. And this is a brow kit, and this is by Wet n Wild. This brow kit comes with two brow colors, a darker color and then a lighter color, and it also comes with a setting wax, and the wax basically holds the pigment onto the hairs of your brow. Along with that comes, let me take it out for you guys, along with that comes a tiny pair of tweezers if you need to tweeze off any extra hair around your brow that you've created, you can. And also this small eyebrow brush. This helps create your shape, especially if you're doing it freehand. So this helps create your shape, and this really works. The next thing I want to show you that helps create a great brow is the brow stencil, and this one is by Ardell. Now first let me just say this. I picked this up at the CVS drugstore for $4.99, and I picked up the brow kit. This was $3.49. This is by Wet n Wild, but the prices do vary from CVS to CVS. But they're all under $5, so it's a great price. And I believe this product will last a long time. I've been using this for a while now, and I barely made a dent in the product. So now let's start with the brow stencils, because that's going to help you create a great brow. I'm just going to open it up, and inside the package comes a stencil, and the stencil is basically a plastic sheet that you're going to use to lay your brow shape in. Let me take that out. I hope you can see that. Let me get the white piece of paper back up so you can see it. I hope you can see that. And this is one particular shape. I don't see any names on here, but you guys, depending on which one you get, you'll be able to see if they have a name like classic or high arch or shapes like that. In this particular kit, you get 4 stencils, and for some strange reason I only have 3 of them here, but you get 4 in this package. So, and you get 4 different arch shapes or brow shapes. I'm going to clean off this eye, and I'm going to show you how to use these products to get a great brow. Okay. So I'm going to choose between these 3 stencils to find which brow shape is the best one for me. Now I have to say to you, this morning I drew this brow shape when I did this freehand. So I'm not going to find a stencil that matches this free-handed brow that I drew, but I will use one of these stencils because I want you guys, if you can, to use a stencil to find which brow shape is best for you, and only you're going to know that, because once you create your brow, you're going to step back from the mirror and just look at yourself directly in the mirror and decide whether or not you like the brow that you've created. Again, with this Ardell kit, you will have 4 stencils to choose from, so don't become discouraged if you don't like the first 2 or the first 3 that you've done. You will find something here for you. And I am going to use this one right here, because I'm thinking this one closely matches the brow that I drew in freehand. Now, the brow kit comes in colors. It comes in a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead color. So definitely find the color that best suits the color in your eyebrow. Don't necessarily try to match the color in your hair, especially if you're coloring your hair. So be careful with that. Just try to go for a neutral, natural looking brow. Okay, so I'm going to start with the darker color. I'm going to pick up some of that, just a little bit. and I'm going to tap it off. Now what I want you guys to do is, we're not going to use this brow wax yet. We're not going to use that because right now we're trying to find which is the best shape for you. So taking the stencil, place it on the area in which you want your brow to be at. So if you want your brow right here, lay your stencil there. Now I'm going to tell you guys something else to do. This part of the brow should lay just above your tear duct. It should lay directly above your tear duct. This is your tear duct here, right here, and your brow should start right here. So that's what you want to do. You want to lay the stencil in the area where your tear duct starts. That's the most natural place for your brow to begin. Then we're going to make sure it's lined up. We're going to line it up. And now we're going to just lay that plastic right along the area right here. And I hope you guys can see that. I hope my hands aren't in the way. And here we go. You want to use that tiny brush again. Pick up some dark color, the darkest color you can. That's going to help you decide whether or not you want to have a darker brow or medium brow. But nevertheless, it's going to help you decide whether you want this shape. So I'm going to apply some color. Just simply brush it in. Hold your stencil down very tightly and just draw your brow in. And make sure you get the color all the way over to the end of the stencil. And as you can see, I'm filling it in. Just fill it in and get the color laid in there just nicely. Just like this, guys. If you want to put more color in, you can. Just brush it in. And now we're going to remove the stencil so that you can see the brow shape that we created. Now this is a very high arch brow for me. I normally would not wear a brow this highly arched right here, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to gently take a clean tissue, just use a clean sheet of tissue, and remove any of the excess brow that you don't want. Blending it away, guys. You're going to blend it away in a downward motion. Just blend just a little bit away at a time. And the same thing here, I'm going to blend upward just to remove some of that color. So you can see I kind of got the kind of shape that I want. I think in my eye this is the closest to this, but that's okay. If you're doing your brow stencils, you definitely want to use the same stencil on each eye. Once you get your color applied in here, you just simply flip the stencil over and create the same shape brow on the other side. It's that easy, that simple. Okay, so we're still working on this brow. So now what I'm going to do is to pick up that little brush that comes with the kit, and I'm going to pick up some more color, and I'm going to continue to bring that little arch down because I think it's not long enough. Not long enough for me, but I'm bringing it down just a bit. Just a bit, guys. Just like that. And now I'm going to go back to the front area, and I'm going to make that look a little more natural by just filling it in and creating a little more of a shape. Now if you're creating a brow and you think you've messed up, you don't have to scrub it off and start over again. Just use a clean tissue, or you can use a Q-tip, anything to help you remove some color and to reshape the stencil brow that you put in. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. This is not difficult. That's actually a better brow than this one that I drew in earlier. And now, you can tweeze away any hairs that are lingering on the outside that you want to remove. You just simply remove those hairs, especially if you like your brow shape. Any wild hairs that might be above or below the brow that you created, just simply pull them out. And it doesn't hurt, guys. Just remove those little fine hairs. It doesn't hurt. Next, I'm going to pick up some of that that brow wax, just pick up a little bit on your brush. Pick up a little bit on your brush. And if you want, now you could lay down your hairs with that wax. That wax is going to help now the product stay on. Pick up a little bit more. Now guys, I don't have a lot of hair in my brow area, and I really love this brow that I've created for you guys. It looks nice on me. You can make this as dark or as light as you like. Your brow doesn't have to look like someone else's that you see and you go, I want those brows. Guys, remember, your brows have to be perfect for your face shape, not for someone else's. Okay, if you want to make your brow area really stand out and really pop, you can use a concealer or any light color to apply under the brow area. I'm not going to use concealer. I don't want you guys to use concealers in your brow area. I want you to use highlights like pigments. I'm going to use my Coastal Scent palette, and I'm going to pick up a nice neutral color, maybe one of these colors here, to make the brow color pop. All we need is just a little bit of color. Especially if you don't wear a lot of color to work, you don't want to have a very dramatic looking brow. You want to have a natural looking brow. So I'm going to pick up a little more of that color and just apply it directly under the brow area, the way you see me doing it now. And then blend out your eyeshadow, and your eyebrow will look nice, clean, and neat. Guys, it's as simple as that. That's how you create a great brow. 2 simple products, both under $5 each. And this will last you for months. And the brow kit, of course, I said, it's under $5. A great looking eye. Let me pull back a little bit so you can see. And that's it, guys. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about brows or brow kits or where to pick brow kits up from, just leave a message right down there. Just let me know what's on your mind, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And so you take care and you be well, and I will see you all in a couple of days with the first winner of our gift card giveaway. Take care now. Bye-bye.